Hello students, in previous session we have completed till phylum Annelida. We have travelled from phylum Porifera till Annelida, observing cellular grade, tissue grade, organ grade and organ system grade development, cell aggregate plan, blind sac plan, tube within tube plan, asymmetrical, radially symmetrical and bilaterally symmetrical, and we are entering in the largest phylum in kingdom Animalia, and it is Arthropoda. Here we find diverse forms of animals. Some are aquatic, some are terrestrial, some are having ability to fly. In this phylum Arthropoda, the animals are said to be tissue grade, triploblastic, bilaterally symmetrical, eucoelomates with segmented body. If you analyze the body of an arthropodon, the segments are attached to form the divisions. Some animals have 2 divisions, some animals have 3 divisions in the body, some animals have 3 equal divisions having equal number of segments. The entire body of an arthropodon is covered by chitinous exoskeleton. During metamorphosis, they show ecdysis or molting. It is a process of replacement of exoskeleton as they start growing and to form a new exoskeleton. When you consider anterior portion of an animal, so-called head, it is provided with sense organs. So far, no sense organs are found till Annelida. Here first time we can see nasoreception is with the help of antennae, photoreception with the help of compound eyes, and phonoreception, sense of smell, nasoreception, sense of vision, photoreception, sense of hearing is phonoreception. Phonoreceptors are ocelli which are present at the base of the antennae. When we see mouth of the animal, it is surrounded by jointed mouth parts. They have sense of taste. They also helps in masticating the food particles. So far we have not seen mouth parts. No sense of taste. There is a chemical analysis of ingested food found in Annelida. Here, the digestive system of animal is having different organs like buccal cavity, pharynx, crop, gizzard, hepatic caeca to release the enzymes, mesenteron for digestion, Malpighian tubule is a special structure for excretion, ileum colon for absorbing the nutrients, rectum to convert undigested mass into fecal matter, and anus for egestion. This complexity we never found till Annelida. When we consider the locomotory ability, they have jointed appendages, so-called legs and the wings. The legs are jointed, they are usually ventral in position but laterally exposed. These legs are either walking type or creeping type. The wings are more developed in the group called insecta. The thorax portion is for the leg attachment and for the wing attachment. The abdomen portion of the animal is having lateral openings. These are called spiracles. Through spiracles, the air can enter inside. There are hairy bristles to purify the air. The spiracles opens into respiratory tubes called trachea. So there is a tracheal network inside through which air flows. Now the coelom of the animal is well developed, and in the coelom the blood without respiratory pigment, so we call colorless blood, known as hemolymph. So here blood is not flowing inside the blood vessels, so type of circulation is said to be open. So coelom helping in blood circulation, so the coelom is also known as hemocoel. Means a tracheal network is bathing inside the hemolymph. So there is a direct gaseous exchange between the tracheal air and the hemolymph. There are some animals like scorpion, they are nocturnal. they have coxal glands for excretion. Some animals have green glands for excretion. So excretory organs are Malpighian tubules in insects, coxal glands or green glands. When you consider nervous system, it is dorsal in position, it is ventral in position, having nerve ring in the head region with cerebral ganglia, and a ventral nerve cord is double, having thoracic ganglia and abdominal ganglia. From each ganglion, paired nerves are rising for coordinating the functions in each segment. The animals are unisexual. We call them as dioecious. Clear-cut sexual dimorphism is observed, means by seeing the animal we can easily identify male animal and the female animal. At maturity, male and female copulates with each other. Male transfer the gametes into the female genital passage. There is a provision of storing the sperms in the female genital passage. That region is called spermathecae. The fertilization occurring in the brood pouch, a special area in the female abdomen where fertilization takes place. All fertilized eggs, so-called zygotes, they are located inside the ootheca, a pouch-like structure, and this is deposited. It is called oviposition. So female will deposit this egg case or oothecae for further development. So here fertilization is internal but development is external. On development, ootheca opens and tiny larvae comes out, and this larvae undergo metamorphosis. The process where a larva is becoming juvenile animal. When you see the larva of animal, it is not resembling with the adult animal. So when the larval development is found, it is said to be indirect development. So to specify egg deposition, we can use the word oviparous. So most of them are oviparous. I'll repeat all the features once again. Under phylum Arthropoda, arthropodans are triploblastic eucoelomates with segmentation where segments organize into divisions. Animal body is having 2 or 3 divisions protected by chitinous exoskeleton, having upper sclerites. The chitinous exoskeleton made up of plates, and there are special names given to these chitinous plates. Upper is known as terga, lower known as sterna, and lateral plates are called as pleura. So terga, sterna and pleura, it forms a socket around each segment for extra protection. Animals have sensory organs like antennae, compound eyes, ocelli and mouth parts. These are jointed mouth parts around the mouth. They have locomotory structures which are jointed appendages. That's why the name arthropoda. Arthro means jointed, podas are locomotory structures. Respiration is tracheal, circulation said to be open type. Digestive system is well developed and complete. Nervous system represented by nerve ring and nerve cord. Excretion is by either Malpighian tubules, coxal glands or green glands. Reproduction is sexual. Copulation followed by fertilization. Development is external, indirect, including larval stages. As I said, it is the largest group in kingdom Animalia, where we classify them in 5 groups. Class Crustacea. These arthropodans are aquatic. Example is prawn. Here animal body is divided into cephalothorax and abdomen. Second group is the largest group called Insecta. So among arthropoda, the largest animals comes under this class. Here the animal body is having head, thorax, abdomen. Thorax having jointed appendages called legs and dorsal wings for locomotion. The third group in arthropoda is said to be Arachnida. In Arachnida, the divisions of the body are equal: prosoma, mesosoma, metasoma. And the fourth group is Myriapoda. Here centipedes and millipedes are included. Here animal body has head and the trunk. Head showing all the sensory organs, but the trunk showing metameric segmentation and each segment having jointed appendages. Like this, the animal under Arthropoda classified into 5 groups. First group, it is Onychophora, where the animal like Peripatus showing connecting link. They have features like Annelida and they have features like Arthropoda. So Onychophora, Crustacea, Insecta, Arachnida, and last group Myriapoda. Like this, the animals are divided. The excellent example is cockroach. It is known as Periplaneta americana, prawn, crab, spider, variety of insects around us, showing a lot of diversity. With this, I will conclude today's session under the heading Phylum Arthropoda. Thank you very much.